Okay, we survived the eclipse with our vision fully intact, so mission accomplished there. Now, how many of you guys touched grass for the first time yesterday in a long time? I'm raising my hands here. Pretty damn cool, gotta admit that. Also gotta say, really cool to see the NFT market still ripping, still performing well. Tell you what, this meme coin mania that, yeah, on Solana, on base, and starting to cook over on Bitcoin with these rune-facing ordinals, yeah, not slowing down anytime soon. Now, today, a pretty light day of news, still plenty to talk about. Before we dive into the NFT market, make sure you're following CryptoSlam over on X. I guess a little bit of a spoiler, but big announcements coming soon, real soon, guys. And man, thank you guys so much. We crossed 1,000 subscribers overnight here on Inside NFTs on YouTube. Honestly, didn't think we'd cross that for a year. So hitting it now, we're almost 4 months early. Thank you guys very, very much. Okay, now we'll get to the NFT market. We're looking here at the Forecast 500 NFT index, showing that the value of the NFT market has increased 0.59% in the past 24 hours. So similar to yesterday, at least, that we're in the green. If you look at the past 7 days, though, we are down almost 4%. And we will blame most of that on the value of crypto, really volatile over there leading up to the Bitcoin halving, which, by the way, guys, coming in just 11 days on 420. And a quick reminder, I'm going to have an epic marathon stream on 420, talking like 12 hours. More details on that coming, and yeah, we'll do some giveaways there. But peeking at crypto this morning, you see Bitcoin down almost 2.25%. Ethereum basically even here. Solana down a whopping 4% this morning. And man, that network really struggling with all these extra transactions. A lot of people with bots spamming their transactions, hoping one of their many goes through. And unfortunately, most of the little guys like you and me, our transactions on Solana failing 75% of the time. Not great over there. Now, NFT sales yesterday pulled back slightly from Sunday. You could see 39 million in cross-chain sales. You can see unique sellers and buyers both down. Total transactions actually up slightly. Average sale price down as well. Trade profits actually falling too, but still over 1 million in the positive. And that's always a great sign for the NFT market. As far as what's moving the market, we're looking here at CryptoSlam, that general ordinals collection at number 1, and you have collections like the Bitcoin puppets that are rolled up into that collection. That's followed by the Tensorians who dropped their token yesterday. We'll get to that here in a moment. Then we have the Fraganas, Node Monkeys, Bored Ape Yacht Club, D-Market, Dokio, Mad Lads, Gods Unchained, and Pudgy Penguins rounds out your top 10. And Bitcoin easily your top blockchain by sales volume, 18.8 million. And still, guys, we're onboarding Arsic and Runestone, so you can add another 6 or 7 million to that total. So yesterday, closer to 25 million in sales for Bitcoin. Now, what's really interesting is looking at the top sales here in the past 24 hours. You see a lot of Bitcoin there in that top 10 ranking. In fact, the biggest sale yesterday was a giant bundle of those Pups BRC20s. You can see that here selling for 3.37 Bitcoin. Guys, almost $250,000 for those BRC20s. We have a 42 ETH Bored Ape. We got a CryptoPunk that looks like Crypto Novos. I guarantee not his, though. Some more BRC20s, some Bitcoin Shrooms. Now, yesterday, a ton of big XCOPY sales. I'm going to scroll through some of these sales, and I don't know what was up yesterday, but sale after sale after sale of pretty significant pieces here. A lot from that Guzzler and Afterburner series. There was one other in that collection, too. Here's where we start getting to some bigger sales. Simulacrum for 7.77 ETH. The Deadness selling for 29.5 ETH. Siphon for 25 ETH. Do Nothing for 23 ETH. There's Disintegration at 12 ETH. Rebel 1 for 18 ETH. Exposure for 15 ETH. No Favor for 26 ETH. Now, it seems that it was maybe Raul Paul that was buying those pricey X copies. Raul, one of those top JPEG and GIF collectors who appreciates the finer art here in the NFT ecosystem. Now, the Bitcoin ecosystem cooling off slightly yesterday. You see Runestones pulling back to 0.081. They hit as high as 0.085, 0.086, but still 127 Bitcoin in sales volume. And guys, that's like 8 or 9 million bucks just in Runestones. So actually, Runestone is your top collection here in the past 24 hours. And actually, just noticing now, but the Quantum Cats with a big pump all the way up to 0.364. Guys, those were just like 0.24 Bitcoin maybe yesterday even. Staying on those Runestones though, guys, the reason people think those will be so valuable, well, you see it right in front of you here. Because if the Runestone's first rune, which will be called Dog, flips the WIF token, and keep in mind, WIF has a $2 to $2.5 billion market cap, well, that would make each Runestone worth about half a Bitcoin. And I actually think that's really likely if and when these get listed on centralized exchanges. To people who think we can't get there because Bitcoin itself so slow really doesn't foster that type of trading, you got to keep in mind on centralized exchanges, those trades are done off-chain. So the speed of the blockchain not going to matter at all for trading these there. I think there's a very real possibility that some of these runes, and not necessarily from Runestone, but some of the many others that are coming out, can absolutely flip WIF. Now to get to Shib or Doge levels, and Doge is like a $20 billion market cap, that would make each Runestone worth over 3.5 Bitcoin. Now I don't think we'll get there, but you aim high, right? Quantum Cats, maybe they were running for a reason. What that reason is, I don't think anybody knows yet. But you have Udi, who is the founder of the Taproot Wizards and the Quantum Cats, saying here that you want to be following and you want your notifications on. It sounds like they got something coming here, fam. Like always, though, I'll keep you posted on this. Okay, I wasn't going to show this specific article here because I'm am not a fan of Cockatoo. And yes, I'm a gamer, but these guys in particular, kind of a nasty bunch. Tell you what, this article was decently fair. I kind of liked it, so we'll use it. But what you're looking at here is a Bitcoin-backed gaming device, and it actually functions as a wallet too. So this device called the BitBoy 1, kind of an unfortunate name, right? And on the BitBoy 1, you can load your ROMs and play some classic games, but you can also play play-to-earn games on this device and actually earn Bitcoin while you're playing. So cool idea, maybe a little gimmicky, but I love these kind of things, so I'm probably a buyer here at 500 bucks. Okay, we got a few more stories. We'll do an NFT LDR through the rest of these. Guys, if you're a Forgotten Runes holder in that community, well, it looks like they're going to be ramping things up here over the next few months, and they'll be rewarding their supporters, their contributors, and their holders. And I like this part. Some of those ways will be quite unexpected. Remember, they got a collection on Ethereum, they have a game coming out over on Arbitrum, and they've got a collection over on Bitcoin. So a lot of variety in their ecosystem, and my gut's telling me these guys are dropping a rune here too. So we're going to keep our eyes here on the Forgotten Runes Wizards cult. I'll keep you updated here. Yesterday, you guys already know, was the Tensor token drop. Did a ton of volume as of the time of this article here on Decrypt, 640 million in trading volume. And as of right now, that coin's sitting right around $1.87. So congrats to all you guys who got in on this drop. This one should be a cooker. Next, we have Gods Unchained, who on the CryptoSlam collection rankings, you see them in the top 10 almost every day. Well, it looks like they got a crossover event coming here with the Guilds of Guardians. Remember too, just a few weeks ago, they did that crossover event with Ubisoft's Watch Dogs. So a lot of collaboration here, very much in the spirit of Web3. Love this stuff. Now today, we got a couple great Slam Vision shows coming at you live, starting with NFT Live at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. That's going to be over on X, also on YouTube. So join Gifted, Nifty Q, Biggie Poppins, kicking off the first episode of NFT Live this week. And then at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time, yes, probably the worst time of the day for a show, but the vibes are immaculate. You can't miss this one. Join Henry the Grape, Yojo, and myself, and we're going to be diving into everything happening here in NFTs. And then tomorrow morning, of course, I'll be back with your NFT market update. We'll get into all the latest happenings. Remember, if it's happening in NFTs, I'm bringing you inside. Until the next time, I'll see you.